Okay, squad, welcome back to the ODR in the front yard. It's currently 1 p.m. in the afternoon, and today I have a different video for you guys. Today I'm going out to North Jersey to some of the NJ transit stations. Some of you may know this, some of you might not, but I'm actually the creator of NJT Elimination on the original Awoshi channel, a channel that I archived back in October of 2024. But today I'm going there for a relatively somber reason. For some context, the Lyndhurst station in Lyndhurst is getting reconstructed, and it's also being moved closer to the other station in the township of Lyndhurst, that being Kingsland. Originally, they were 0.6 miles apart, but with the new station, they're only going to be half a mile apart. So the Kingsland station will be closing after over 150 years of service. So today, I'm going there to film the last day and say goodbye to one of my own, I guess you could say, NJ transit stations, which is going to be a relatively somber experience, but I do feel kind of obligated to as the creator of NJT Elimination. So without further ado, let's start our journey. And I will catch you guys at Kingsland.
2 hours later.
Okay, it's about 3 o'clock and I've arrived at Kingsland, and there's actually a train already at the station. This is an outbound train going towards Suffern. But I'm here to explore the station on its final day and also check out the new station here at Lyndhurst. I've got a video camera that I picked up at Target. It's probably junk, but I really don't know. So we're gonna check out the station and maybe catch a couple trains while we're at it. Let's go. Yeah, it's really humid out here. Hello. So we're just approaching the Kingsland station right now. This is how you get in. It's kind of a weird walkway that you have to go through. I put this down now. I'll put it down in just a second. But here's the platform. I'll get back to you guys in just a second. Yeah, this thing's going to be going away soon. Not today, but tomorrow. And here it is. This is Kingsland. Look at that sign right there, just fading. Last day at Kingsland, being replaced by Lyndhurst over there. So the train from Kingsland that I saw just left, and it looks like the next one isn't coming here for another hour. So we have an hour to chill, but I think I'm gonna check out the other side of the platform and see when the train to Lyndhurst is coming. This must be the exact same timetable. I'm trying to figure out how to get to the other side. Well, I looked it up, and the train to Suffern, which is the train that goes that way, isn't coming for another 40 minutes. It comes in at 3:41, so we have about 30 minutes to just chill here at Kingsland and explore the station. Well, I finally found a ticket screen, but it doesn't appear to be working. So, I don't know. In the meantime, this is their schedule. So this is the next train that I'm going to catch and take that to the new Lyndhurst station, which is that way, 0.6 miles in that direction.
Welcome to New Jersey Transit.
Looks like the ticket machine finally decided to work. I'm gonna have problems with this for ages. Well, after that mess, I finally managed to get a ticket. But the train is 15 minutes away, so. This is where the inbound platform ends, while the outbound platform goes all the way down here for what I estimate is probably a good 100, 200, maybe 250 feet at the absolute max. I didn't measure this on Google Maps beforehand, so I really don't know the exact volume, or length in this case. I don't know why I said volume. I can't speak today. That's where it ends. And that is where the train comes from. We're not that far away from the station house, but definitely relatively far away from where the yellow line is, so it's likely that this part of the platform is abandoned. Let's get back to where we were. All right, we're back. We have about 10 minutes until the outbound train comes in, so till then we're just gonna hang about. Really should get better at, handling the camera, but it's an iPhone, so at the same time, what do you expect? Here's the new station.
Station stop is Lyndhurst. That gives us the train cars when seriously down to the station platform. Lyndhurst.
And now we're at the new Lyndhurst station, or this is the old Lyndhurst station. The new Lyndhurst station is over there, fenced off because it's not even open yet. So eventually. Gotta go under this underpass. Here's how I get to the old station. The next train should be here in just a few minutes, but we're not getting on it. Here comes the next train. Looks like it's more multi-level coaches. So that was the train going to Hoboken. So now let's take a look at the new Lyndhurst station, but it's not open yet, so we're not going to be able to go inside. And here it is. The new Lyndhurst station, opening tomorrow, as of the time of filming, that is. If you look closely at that font right there, you can see it's the same font that you would see at stations such as Somerville. Here's the new station house and the station entrance as well, which it's still under construction officially, so you can't go in, and I'm not going in anyway. Designated as a Federal Transit Administration project. I did not know that. I knew NJ Transit funded it, but not that. Here's the new sign. Looks really nice. And here's the other side of the station house. Again, no entry yet. So we're just gonna have to do the next best thing and loop around and go back the other way. So I'm back at Lyndhurst Station after checking out the new portion. Now I'm back at the old portion, and here's what I'm going to do. The next train to Suffern arrives in 10 minutes, so I'm either going to take the train back to Kingsland and drop off some items that I don't really need, or I'm going to take the train into Suffern and grab a bite to eat there. So catch you guys there.
Watch the gap between the trains and the platform when boarding. On Thursday, June 6th, Friday, June 6th, and Saturday, June 7th, the Jersey Transit will offer rail service to and from at late-night stations for the weekend conference. Customers are strongly advised to plan ahead and carefully check rail stations for service. For more information, please visit www.newtransit.com.
I think it's time to grab a bite.
Currently stopped at Patterson police station on the line, arguably. Well, at least for the central portion of the main line. And now we're leaving. We're going to head towards the remaining stations on the main line and then meet up with the Bergen County line at Ridgewood. So, see you then. Well, unfortunately, I missed the junction, but here's Ridgewood Station coming into view right now. It's everyone's favorite. Well, maybe not. Some people's favorite, but yeah. Pulling into Ramsey Route 17 station. And in case you're wondering, yes, I did move up to the higher level for this station. Why not? Finally at Suffern.
Oh. Welcome to New York. Suffern Station. Alright, it's about 5:30 in the evening after taking the train from Lyndhurst all the way to Suffern. And now I'm going to go get something to eat after I cross under this bridge. And if you want, you can get to the platform from right there. But I'm not going to be there for a little bit. I think you have to use that platform for both, maybe. But I'm going to cross under this bridge and go get something to eat. No. Wait. You wait. Wait. Now we just gotta find the perfect spot to go. This one seems appropriate. Let's go.
This is what we got. We got a chicken panini for dinner, some fries. Can't get any more American.
Thank you. Oh, that was a very nice meal. And anyway, we are back at Suffern. I still have about 30 minutes until my train back to Kingsland arrives, so I'm just going to hang out here until then.
Coming back the other way from the end of the platform. The yard must be over there.
Well, as it turns out, I misread the sign, so now I got to go to the other end. Whoops! There we go. Probably could have saved me a lot more time if I had known that you could have gone out this way, because I went over there instead of going down these stairs. So, silly me the first time. Now we're on the right platform. Oh, look at that. There's a train coming. Looks to be a Alstom, the PL42AC, I believe it's called. Nope, that's just a... Nope, it's the PL42AC. I was right. Reading some comic cars. comes the Metro North train. Horn's not that great.
Roseburg, Tuxedo, Harriman, Belfry Mills, Cornwall, Campbell Hall, Middletown, Otisville, and Fort Jervis. Please stand back from the yellow line. Please watch the gap between the train and the platform when boarding.
You guys didn't see it, but there was actually an F40PH on that Metro North train. Now we're just waiting for the Port Jervis train to come, which I'm not catching, but still gonna, you know. I could see the Port Jervis train in the distance. Probably the exact same consist as the one that just went by. Just in the other direction. Nope, I was incorrect.
Attention New Jersey Transit customers. On Thursday, June 5th, Friday, June 6th, and Saturday, June 7th, New Jersey Transit will offer
Got the cars right, but not the locomotive. Huh. They have an NJ Transit cab car on the end. Oh well. Now we just gotta wait for our train, which according to the clock should be here within the next few minutes. Probably the next 5 minutes, but who knows. I think this clock is a little bit off. Looks like our train's ready to pull out of the yard. It's like a comet consist. Which is unfortunate because I prefer the multi-levels. I don't hate the comets, but the multi-levels are just better, sadly. But this is the train that's going to take me back to Kingsland. But the journey's not going to end there. I have further plans beyond Kingsland. There's a PL42AC on the back. That's cool.
I am very much the only person on this train right now, except for the conductors and one other person, but we're gonna head back. The sun's starting to go down, but let's see if I can get the junction this time. Well, I did not find the junction. Once again, stopping in Patterson. bad things happen in Patterson. Bad looks on the community, bro.
Alright, let's play a game. This is a game that's been played a couple times before. The game is, probably for one of the last times ever, how long does it take to get from Lyndhurst to Kingsland? The train has to come to a full and complete stop in order for the game to be over. Also, here's the news station. That waiting area looks nice. I don't think we're going as fast as we should be. Looks like about a minute and a half. But then again, we weren't going that fast, so it is what it is.
I've annoyed you like a million times. I wanna know this so I can know what to do.
Excuse me? Thank you. That train's got all the people on it. Well, we're back right outside of Kingsland, so
Little bit of a time update. It's about 8 o'clock and the sun is starting to go down, so I do have some time to kill until then, but I have one more adventure planned today before I wrap it up. So I'll see you guys then. Making a little bit of a stop at ShopRite, because why not? Just got a drink. Let's get back to it.
Watch the gap between the train and the platform when boarding.
there it is. Oh, it's another Comet set? It's time for the next part of the adventure.
part of the journey where we go south, or I guess technically east.
There it is, the big Secaucus Junction. Here's the upper level of Secaucus Junction. Look at all this. I guess you need to present cards now to get through to those platforms, but that's okay. Nice work of art here. Too bad that escalator only goes that way. That train's been sitting there for quite a bit. Where do you think it's going? Here's the other side of Secaucus. Bruh.
Secaucus Junction lower level passengers. The 9:15 inbound past Half Valley line to Hoboken scheduled to arrive on track F will now be arriving on track E. Junction lower level passengers. Now arriving on track E is the New Jersey Transit 9:16 inbound train to Hoboken, making stops at Hoboken. Please stand back from the yellow line and please watch the gap while boarding the train.
Looks like we got another comet set on our hands. I've never seen Hoboken before, so this will be nice.
Headed to Hoboken, and you can't see anything outside.
Well, here's the terminal. Hopefully that's our train back. That would be cool. I wonder where the light rail platforms are. There's the terminal. Looks like our train back is going to be on track 4. We still have some time to kill, so let's look around. This is where the PATH trains are. Ceiling is really low. I can touch it. Look at this. So it looks like this is where the train from Hoboken will be, and it looks like it's another comet set. Go figure. Here's the other one.
It's pretty nice out here. Then you look over, and yeah. I guess they're all done with ferries tonight. This is very nice out here. Very nice. Huh. I wonder who that is. Looks like this is the light rail station right here. Maybe we'll get to see a light rail train come in before we have to go back. Well, it's about 10 p.m. now, so I'm gonna get ready for my last train, or second to last train, I guess.
Track 4. Yep, this is it.
That fucker's on.
Headed out of Hoboken, going to Kingsland for the final time. Well, I am.
A little bit of a status update. We're at Secaucus. We got one more station before Kingsland from the last train that I'm on. We're just about to arrive at Kingsland. This will be the last train that I'm on today, part of my adventure.
Yeah, no, this is a physical reaction. Don't worry.
There it is. There it is. Last train of the day, at least for me. Well, the last train that I'm boarding. A lot of people look like they're getting off here too, or at least a couple. Another one. Another one that isn't stopping, apparently. I can assure you that after 155 years of service, this station was not a fail, unlike how Kingsland was portrayed in my NJT elimination series. Alright, we're back at Kingsland, but there's one more train that's coming up, and that's going to be the last ever inbound train to Hoboken. I'm going to catch that. Well, I'm not going to board it, but I am going to film it, so stay tuned for that. This is the last party at Kingsland? Yo, is this the last party at Kingsland?
Last party in Kingsland.
Last party at Kingsland? Is it? I'm going to post it on YouTube and then you guys can watch it from there. Oh, they got the Metro North stop? Well, guess that's it. At least for the inbound side. The outbound side should be good for a couple hours. Well, I hope the station can rest easy now.
All right, it's 11 o'clock, which means that is the end of my adventure. I just saw the last inbound train from Kingsland. There's going to be more outbound trains between now and 2 a.m. in the morning, just before 2 a.m., but I'm not going to be there for those. I just wanted to see the last outbound train, or inbound train, I mean. But that'll be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the little camcorder shots that I had. I had plenty of them to go around, but that's going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed again. And if you want to pay your respects to Kingsland Station in the comments, feel free to do so, and share any memories of Kingsland as an NJT character from NJT Elimination if you want to. That works too. So that's it. My name's Owen, and I'll catch you guys later in the front yard. Take care.